Wow, they had terrible shots.
Yeah, now they're all shooting at me.
Yeah, well, what? I've got a theoretical speed of 5 megabytes of upload. Yay.
Well, I mean, maybe if the koalas would stop chewing on your cords.
Oh, I could get, like, what is it? At the moment, I'm on 25 down, 5 up. I could get 100 down and 40 up. But that's like an extra $30 a month or something like that.
Plus, you'd have to, like, you know, sacrifice your didgeridoo. Like, you'd have to burn it in a pyre.
Oh, wait, no.
Right?
Plus, I'd have to, plus I'd have to pay them like $300 to do a, fiber to the house installation.
300, like,
Because
real
at the moment-
dollars, or 300, like, Crocodile Dundee dollars?
No, like real dollars. Crocodile Dundee dollars are only like 50 cents each, so I'd rather that.
All we need is to find Ikora.
So, in case you can't
What mission are
tell,
we doing?
Peach is back, and Peach is helping me with Sacrilege on IO, cause,
Hello.
yeah. Well, because I got my ass kicked on the last mission that had like 5,000 Vex in it, and Santi hopped in and helped me, which was appreciated. It's just, I was like, so I just died like 7 times. It's actually my first time seeing IO. It's
Oh, really?
pretty.
It's nice.
Yeah. I see why Ikora picked it. I love that the ship just kind of like drops you off like a bird dropping a
Yeah.
fish. Just like.
Of all the places
Here you
I've
go.
been in all
Bye
the
now.
years since my rebirth,
Where does the ship go once it's
this
done?
is where I return.
I don't know.
The last place the traveler touched.
It almost looks like it like evaporates.
I came for answers. I stand here, still, with nothing.
Ikora, Zavala is forming a resistance, and he believes...
What good is a resistance when you are the only one who would survive? I believe this Ghoul creature knows the traveler blessed this site. I believe he sent his legion to find something they could never possibly
She
understand.
looks pissed.
And I believe they will continue to desecrate all we hold sacred.
I got good character movement this time,
Rid
though.
this place, Guardian.
I was
Do
gonna
not
say the opposite in that
squander
particular
this
scene.
chance.
Well, better
That
than one.
particular scene for me, oh, better than one, definitely. Because they only talked, like, minimally in one.
Yeah.
And you could barely see their faces. Or at least their mouths.
And loading screen.
Loading. Oh shit.
Shit. Why? You played
That's
this
a great
before. I
start.
just kind of assumed you knew what you were doing. My bad.
Yes, normally they point you the right way. Normally they don't start you off facing the emptiness of the void.
Fucking suicide pact. Oh, hold on. Alright, hold on. I don't have a sparrow,
Non-stop since I got here.
but
Can you, yeah, I was gonna say, can you jump on?
Get into
I
that
can.
Look at the sky.
Forward.
What is that, Ikora?
energy.
Forward, my trusty stallion.
I'm afraid.
Traveler's energy.
I'm afraid to boost. Oh, I dropped
Yeah,
it.
no. Yeah, you should be afraid to boost. You have to go carefully.
Couldn't stop this.
Like, have you ever had a you know, friend on your handlebars and your bike? It's like that.
Yeah.
I
it's like
am
that.
more than just my light. I could have tried.
So much better than walking.
I should have
It's
tried.
nice.
But after all these years, dying, being reborn, dying
Ooh.
again,
This one line right here.
the
This
traveler
just
has
looks
left
weird.
me with one life, and I am afraid to lose it.
That might happen anyway.
You're not even on my Sparrow at this point, to be honest.
Yeah. Ah!
What?
Now, really not.
Why would he destroy what he's worked so hard to conquer? Get into that base. There must be answers there.
That seems to work better.
Yeah.
Look, anytime we go around a corner, you're just gonna fall off. Yeah.
Hey, Santi managed to get me around corners. Damn it!
Oh, thank you, Xbox, for telling me that Vex is broadcasting. Nope.
Find out what they're
Nah,
shooting.
whatever. We're here anyway.
Every scrap of intel we can get.
I cannot wait to get a Sparrow of my own.
The blue substance oozing from the cracks in the ground. That's the Traveler's raw energy.
Spooky. So if I drank that ooze, I'd be like Super Traveler?
Super Guardian friends.
Tubes are full of energy. Everyone's gone.
Keep looking. It's not like the Cabal to invest so much in a base and just abandon it.
It's kind of funny. I was telling
We're
Santi,
coming up on a big
I was playing
drill.
with him, that like how the progression is so similar to one in terms of like the first planet, super Fallen-y, that one's super Hy-Vee, then the super Vexian, now this one is similar to Mars.
Or could it?
Ikora,
I'm glad that there's no Mars equivalent, as in just like
defensive wards.
boringness and one colorness.
Well, yeah. Now there's
I
definitely
hated
more
Mars.
variety. I didn't hate Mars. I only hated it when I had to spend a lot of time on it. Like, it would be cool for a little bit. It would just get annoying when certain things I had to grind. Like for whatever the one exotic sword that you
Legendary
had to do on Mars.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exotic sword. Sorry. That
Yeah,
was
the Mars
rough.
one was rough.
That exotic sword quest was rough.
Well, and somehow I always felt like the first exotic quest took longer than the others, and my first one was the Mars one, and it was just like brutal.
Why are
Oh,
they taking
ouch.
it? They have no leader.
Oh, where do we
Oryx
go?
is dead.
The Taken will always be
It's
drawn to
here.
the Traveler's energy.
Not here.
They are no longer Fallen or Hive or Cabal. Oryx changed them with the dark powers he stole. He...
Fuck Oryx.
Wait. Is Gaul's plan to do the same, but with
Ow.
light? That has to be it.
Oh, that's not a bad plan.
What?
I just followed the markers. Oh,
I
please
followed
get
the
here,
markers
there's
too, and I
something
fell ages down. I fell all the way back to the start. Apparently, this whole thing is a vertical map.
angry. Well, you're here now.
Time to test out this sniper rifle. That's not actually half bad. So, I have... actually, I'll kill all the enemies first. 1, 2, 3.
3 different forms of the Wallach video.
Haha, haha, funny. Where is it? There. Oh. Alright, cool.
Gaul must be
So I've got
mighty
a,
over
what's it
his
called,
remnant
Persuader?
energy in the hopes of transforming himself and the Red Legion into
Wait, what?
real
You
got,
have a musical persuader?
um,
If he succeeds, he will
No,
become
it's a
immortal,
sniper rifle.
unstoppable.
Oh, okay.
We have to tell Zavala.
It's got an AoE detonation, so it's got explosive rounds, flared magwell, and a nice scope. But it's got rapid fire, so it's got 6 in the clip, high impact, high handling, high reload speed, medium range, and medium stability.
So you're saying it's a piece of garbage? I'm kidding.
No, I reckon it's awesome.
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say what? Aside from the range, it's like perfect.
Rip, sorry for your loss. Well, although to be fair, that you're saying aside from the range, but literally, range is like the most important thing on a sniper, though. Like,
Nah, you got scout rifles for that though.
oh hey, you can finally get your Jade Rabbit at some point, can't you? Aren't they gonna bring it into Xbox Destiny?
Oh, the gun?
Yeah, I
Are they?
think I think the PS4 exclusives are going to eventually come to Destiny 1. Like, I could be wrong. I thought like
to
the
Destiny
strike
1,
and the
no.
gun.
They
Or-
said they're not doing any more updates to Destiny 1 at all.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. So how the last update put it, that's it. That's Destiny 1 in its totality.
Well, I mean, you have to give them the credit for the amount of updates they did do and free content.
However small and somewhat okay it was, but yes. I've got to set my thing up so it gives me a reload, not a melee.
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
that's way better.
All channels, this is a Skyshock alert. Someone or something drew the Taken here. Asher Mir? Is that you? Irrelevant. The Taken are sapping the moon's energy. I hypothesize that Io will implode if someone does not intervene.
He sounds like the doctor from
We
Ruby.
cannot lose this
Oh, the
sacred
professor,
place.
sorry.
Do what must be done. Stop the Taken.
See, I've now got 2 guns with explosive rounds on them.
Looks like the
Because my
Taken
scout
are
rifle does
conjuring
as
some
well.
kind of portal.
Oh god, we're about to die horribly, aren't we?
Stop. Mindless vermin intend to summon every last one of their spectral friends to devour
No.
this moon.
These missions aren't super hard, thankfully. Wait, is this a story mission, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not super hard.
Well, they're not super hard as long as you have someone. It can get a little hard if you're just edging around trying not to get killed.
Yeah.
Ooh. For example.
I got a legendary engram. Thanks.
Huh?
Your sacrifice will be appreciated. I'm gonna die.
Oh god.
I was like not even half a second away from rizzing you there. See if I can get rid of these.
Looks like the Taken are conjuring some kind of portal.
Stop them!
The blights seem to be not
Mindless vermin intend to summon every last one of their spectral friends to devour this moon.
able to be killed.
Well, that sucks.
Too many dudes. Too many dudes. Hey, kill the bitch.
You're welcome.
Hey, I did it. Killed her all.
I was shooting at it,
No, another one.
not kill her by itself.
Oh, taken. How I had missed them.
There it
Except
goes.
not at all.
Looks like we closed the portal.
And why why am I still seeing abnormal neutrino scattering?
Hang on. We're gonna take a closer look. We definitely didn't close it.
Remedy this mess, you fools!
Ugh. Who is this dude who's yelling at us?
Ashemia. An ass. Is basically what it is.
Is he like the
He's
NPC
joined
of
my
this
list
planet?
of... I think so, yeah. He's joined my list of people I really don't like in the campaign. Along with Hawthorne and a couple other people.
Good God, this guy just eats bullets.
Bullet sponge.
Gosh. I can't see shit.
Portal's closed. We're clear. Ikora, I know this place is important to you, but
There's nothing for me here on Io.
Wrong one, my bad.
I have one last request to
You
give,
still.
and I will
Still.
give it gladly to stop Gaul.
Yeah, it's
We leave
been
now.
on and off.
Hasty. Ikora Ray, we must talk. And as for you, meddling guardian, I have a few choice things to say to you.
Oh boy, let's go get yelled at by Grumpy Grandpa. Alright, so we're going to pretend that it didn't take me like 5 minutes of wandering around the further parts of the planet to find Asher.
Ikora tells me that Commander
Really?
Definitely didn't just like walk right past him and wonder why they stuck an NPC in a war zone. That's not a thing that happened. It's fine. It's all good.
Well done.
I'm guessing you get something for doing all the lost sectors.
No, not really, just completionist. Let's have a look. So I've got to go leftish. Yep, there we go.
So, not a very lost sector. Like,
Yeah, no,
mildly
these lost
misplaced
sectors are not very inconvenient. Like, there's one on Earth at one of the spawn points. You literally take about 2 steps to the right and 10 steps forward, and you found a lost sector. And that's from one of the major spawn points. Grove of Ulantan. That's cool. Oh, Vex! Hell yes, I need to destroy 75 Vex.
Hey, what'd I do?
Everything. Ha 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 ha.
Behind you. We gotta walk to it. So fast travel to the Rupture. I wonder if you keep your super when you fast travel.
Pretty sure you do.
Well, find out in half a second.
Wherever you're traveling to, Rupture.
Oh, you do. Rupture, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had another fantastic adventure at the checkout counter today. I was I was trying to pick something up at the pharmacy, and I pull out my card to pay, and the woman goes, "Oh, do you want to use Fast Pay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll swipe my
Okay.
card. I'll swipe my card right now." And she's like, No, we have this thing called Fast Pay where we charge your card directly from our computer." I said, "Well, it's probably the card I'm holding in my hand." Yeah, we'll charge the card right from our computer, like, that you have on record." And I'm like, "Okay." So then
I'm confused, but okay.
Yeah, so then she starts dinking around the computer, and basically, she's trying to tell the computer to charge the card I'm holding in my hand rather than just, like, letting me swipe it. And then after, like, a minute of dinking around, she's like, hold on, I have to get my manager. I'm new to this and I don't know how to do the fast charge. I'm like, how is this faster than just letting me swipe? I would have been out of here by now.
That's funny. Hey, look, bowling pins. These are totally bowling pins.
Well, because we just got, which I think, well, I know the UK has had, I know you're not the UK, but have you guys had, like, chip and pin for a while?
Yes?
Maybe not.
You mean just like the normal chip that's on
like
every
a chip
card?
Yeah.
Yes. You actually have
That's
to
new.
specify that you don't want a chip card in Australia.
Well, that's pretty new for us now. Like, a lot of places are, like, starting to be mandatory and switch over to them, but for a while, like, they weren't supported here. And so...
I don't know if I just got booted, by the way.
Oh, I don't know either. Well, I just started a mission. Maybe that.
Oh,
Might
okay.
be the black screen of a mission starting. I mean, that is a fair query for you to have with your bugger Australian internet. But yeah. So I avoided getting one for a while because of exactly what happens now, where every transaction takes 3 times as long. It's absolutely ridiculous that every transaction now takes 3 times as long because of this stupid chip card. I went to like a local deli that I go to all the time, and the woman knows me, and she always gets very flustered by my chip card. She never knows how to do it, so she ends up putting it in and then having to call this guy over, like, to help her. Except this time the guy wasn't. Well, because she works there. Like, no, because their machine is behind the counter. Their machine is their machine is behind the deli counter. So normally they just take it and run it through. But if it's a chip, it's hard for her. I don't know why. So she normally calls the guy over to help. Except this time the guy wasn't there. So she puts it in and she's like, again, dinking around with it. And then she goes, I need your PIN. And I went, whoa, because it's a debit card. I went like, no. She's like, well, but it's asking for your PIN. And I'm like, well, I mean, I could put it in. And I assume at this point she'll somehow, like, bring the chip reader over to me. Instead, she waves me behind the counter. So I end up, like, walking behind the counter and putting in my PIN and thinking, like, I never want to eat here again now that I know you're totally cool with, like, anybody walking behind the counter.
Capture, destroy. Either way, get it out of here.
No, see, that's that's completely, like, you guys are way in the past as far as that goes. So you guys don't have PayWave? Or, like, tap and go? Like,
we're starting
you put
to
your card
get
up
them
against
now.
the screen and it pays for it?
Now, like, my chip card does have that, so now some places I have that, and that's...
Yeah.
So now it's
Ouch.
basically, rather than put in the stupid chip half the time, if it'll let me, I'll use, I guess, what you call the PayWave, like the tap and go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, most people... Here, I'm gonna take down this Thrasher so we can do the heroic version. Or not. Oh no, it's just about over anyway.
What do you have to do to trigger the heroic here?
Take down the Thrasher over here. But it's finished. The ship that was in the air.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
We don't get any loot.
That's right.
But I'm gonna
Take your
do
land
this.
I do not think the Cabal run so much as leap. Strive for precision, assistant.
Give me a sec.
Hey, you're back. We had to...
Yep, I'm back.
We had to take a brief break. Peach had to go and sell a car. he had sold a car. He had to give the car he had sold to the gentleman that he gave it to, or sold it to.
Yay. Yeah, sold, not gave.
Yeah, gave, sold.
You want to jump on my Sparrow? That's
I mean, we could
sounds
both
weird.
walk together, but yeah. Beep, beep. Well, it reminds me of a party recently where I have this friend who
Where are we going, by the way?
Just follow the waypoint. Go towards the big, shining waypoint.
I don't have a waypoint.
Oh, well then, maybe you should get off and follow me.
Yeah, we'll just walk. Alright. Sorry, keep going, party.
Yeah, so I was at a party recently, and I had a friend who always uses this app called Let Go to sell stuff. It's kind of just like, it's similar to eBay or whatever. You just like list something, and then you chat with people, and you get the money. But something really sketchy happened. It was for some reason he was selling, okay, the better question is why he owned, but he was selling a Spartacus workout. It was a workout, like, inspired by the movie Spartacus. And it was
Okay,
like
that's Spartacus. Alright, cool.
yeah, it was like a DVD, like based off of like the movie Spartacus, and it was like this workout with this big buff like dude.
Yeah.
So he had been talking to this guy about buying it, and this guy was willing to pay like $20 for a DVD. Who even?
Jesus.
Yeah, who, right? DVDs, so such old technology. Finds a guy who's totally willing to throw down money for this DVD though. But then, so suddenly my friend gets up at the party at like 2 in the morning. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go and like give this guy the DVD. He's gonna come downstairs and like, he's gonna like drive up to the building. And we're like,
Okay.
who the fuck at 2 in the morning? Apparently, like, they had been talking all day, and we're supposed to meet up earlier, and then they were gonna wait until, like, the next afternoon, like normal people, and this guy, I think, was just like, oh, hey, I'm in your neighborhood, do you want me to swing by at 2 in the morning and get this, like, DVD from you? So, of course, me and another friend went to accompany him, because we were just like, you're probably gonna get murdered. Like... This will end terribly for you, my friend. But it ended up being okay. He turned out to be a totally normal guy who just really wanted a Spartacus DVD at 2 in the morning.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Yeah, it was still mildly alarming, though. I'm not gonna lie.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty. Difficult
I'm looking over at my
I'm sure he thought.
at my nightstand, and
I don't need a plan.
and I forgot how much I drank last night. I've just got cans everywhere.
Oh God.
Zavala has forgotten.
Are you drinking your Milo?
Oops. No, I'm trying to lose weight, and Milo is like 80% sugar. So
Yeah.
Part of an interplanetary defense.
I'm just drinking
Scan the
what's this
Almighty.
Canadian Club, so Canadian whiskey basically, or Scotch or whatever it is.
Oh jeez. Canadian Scotch in a can?
I think we're close, but so
Yeah.
are the Taken. Vex, too.
That sounds interesting.
Need of no peace, assistant. You and I can deal with them later.
It's actually really nice.
I mean, you
Cans
also
are sometimes
eat, like,
nicer than
Vegemite.
bottles, to be honest. I don't, but yeah. Fun fact, because I was talking with my Pommy friends about Vegemite and Marmite yesterday, because I said that Marmite was a cheap rip-off of Vegemite, but no. Marmite was made in 1902 and Vegemite was made in 1922.
Ow. See? Don't you
Yeah.
feel silly.
No, because Vegemite's still better. Even though they're both shit, Vegemite's still better.
So, what is Pommy in your world?
English.
Oh.
England.
Why
Yeah,
do you
Poms.
call them Palms?
I don't know. They're just Poms. That's what the, yeah. That's what the word is. It
God,
literally
I
means
hope
just
it's
like
not
English people.
horrifically racist. Like,
It probably was once upon a
This
time,
looks
like
big.
WOG.
Really?
WOG
no,
was,
let's not go down this.
racist once upon a time.
Let's not go down this road.
To the war mine vault.
But, it's not racist anymore. Or at least not in Australia.
Control controls and get it out of the way.
It's not racist anymore.
Yes, thank you, Xbox. I know that we're recording.
Do you though? Do you consent?
This sniper rifle really is nice.
Hey! You remember when we were first playing together and you weren't allowed to use Twitch because you were underage and Xbox knew it?
Yes, I remember that. Then I got Twitch and it wasn't that great because I had a 5 down, 1 up speed. Theoretical.
Yeah, wait, do not bring Twitch into this. Do not blame Twitch for your koala internet.
Honestly, I think internet by koala would be more effective sometimes. Oops, it's up here.
We've got the power going, but the drill is still in our way.
That's a big drill.
What a gloriously irritating commitment to safety standards.
Hey.
There has to be a manual override somewhere in that base. I find it incredible that those myopic Red Legion ignorami did not realize they were drilling directly into a war mine vault. Stranger things happen every day. I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Stereoneutrino particles have quintupled. He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
It's like, goddamn, dude. Just speak in smaller words.
I would think Okora would be used to it, though. I thought the Warlocks were all kind of like that.
I don't think Asher is a warlock, though, is he?
Oh, I don't know. But she's used to Warlocks. I don't know what Asher is. He's just like an angry-looking old man.
Yeah. Like City reminds me of the Professor from Ruby. Just speaks really quickly and in that sort of tone.
Yeah, I never really got into that, unfortunately. I love how
Season
I run up.
4, I think, is coming up soon, which is gonna be awesome.
I love how I run up and immediately just start like shooting at that thing, not realizing it says like investigate, because you know. Let's face it, most of the time you should just run up and shoot things.
Portals. The Taken are so strange.
Oh yeah, did you know if you investigate things on the farm, then you get superpowers, like speed or jump?
Like temporarily while on the farm, you mean?
Yep.
Nice.
So, I investigated something the other day, and then I got super speed, and I also saw someone running around, and they were jumping, but they were like Hulk jumping. So every time they jumped, it would go ages into the air.
Oh, nice. Oh, God.
Nice work. Let's find that
Oh.
override.
Hey, when I have extra super and not enough enemies.
Please, Bungie, give us more enemies.
I think we've got the drill going.
Good. Return to the drill site and get into the war mine vault. I am eager to discredit Vuvuzela's plan to attack the Almighty.
Did he just say Vuvuzela?
Yes.
Do you remember those? Are you old enough to remember those?
No.
They're-
What's that?
It was like, I think it was like a World Cup a couple years ago. And there was like these insane horns that people were using. I think it was one that was in like South Africa maybe. And there were these like insane horns called like vuvuzelas that people would just like play during the soccer game. It was just like, and it just like drove everybody nuts.
No, I don't remember that. It's interesting.
Uh,
Ah, shit. Taken. This auto rifle has got such a big clip, it's ridiculous. It's got 47 in a mag.
Yeah, the auto rifles are really, really smooth in Destiny too. Scheiße. Oh, hey, I made a friend. An angry, angry friend. It's funny, Destiny was really one of the first games that actually taught me, like, the difference between weapons and stuff. Before that, I would, in other video games, I just wouldn't really pay attention. I would just kind of, like, equip things and, like, play around with them if they felt good, use
Equip
them.
and shoot.
Yeah. Just like, I don't like this, I'll put it down until I find what I do like. And so, you know, I mentioned last time we talked, of course, how you helped me get the Thorn, and I was so happy to finally have it that I used it, like, I used it in so many inappropriate junctures. So many places
Like
where
the
I
raid,
was,
probably.
yeah, so my favorite was the first time I did Vault of Glass hard, and we were having a lot of trouble bringing down the oracles, and someone was finally like, okay, like what guns are y'all using for the oracles? I was like, I'm using the Thorn, and everyone was like, oh, maybe don't use a hand cannon.
Let's get down to the vault.
Or the Thorn. Just like, pick a better hand cannon.
No, even hand cannons aren't like the best choice there. They were basically, well, but then of course I was such a newbie, so I was like, well, hey, I'll use anything. Like, tell me what you want me to use. And someone's like, oh, do you have super good advice? I was like, no, I only have the one exotic, and you just told me not to use it. Like, oh, well, do you have you know, the heavy machine gun from this raid? I'm like, no, I wouldn't be running this shit if I had this shit. Don't tell me to equip things that I need to do the thing to get. I'm like, speak in very newbie terms. And finally, someone's like, do you have an auto rifle or a scout rifle? I was like, yes, I have those. They were like, just use that. I was like, thank you. That was all I was looking for.
Oh, this gun on the ground. Is that there for you?
No.
Ah. It's an awesome looking gun. I want that skin. It's like a Taken skin, but it moves.
It is crazy. I can totally see my little feet, my little footsteps here, though. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Am I supposed to, like, jump into this hole?
Probably. I'll find out for you. No. No, you're not.
No. It's that went about as expected.
We are supposed to do something with it, though. Here, I'll check. Enter the Warmind Vault and search for them. Use the Warmind network to scan the Almighty.
So...
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Down here.
Where'd you go?
In the hole.
Well, I went in the hole, and I died horribly. Oh, slightly. Tricky. So we were kind of right.
I will ask Zavala.
We were kind of right.
Sort of right.
Almighty's expected
I thought we had to go into the hole, I just...
And he will say, no,
Forgot about
Asher,
that part.
I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Ignore Asher. Find the war mind. Reconnect it to the network, and we'll handle the rest.
Oh, that grenade went a bit far. Oh, damn, it's this one. Yeah, okay.
Oh, love that.
This might be easy with 2 people.
Well, and plus you're over leveled now. It's funny because I was just about to say this reminds me of the Siege of the Warmind, and I realized, oh right, because it literally is.
It literally is.
Just a
It's the
different one.
exact same room, just about. You don't scan that one in this one. You scan down here.
Reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote
Prepare for
scan.
boss fight.
Yes.
Oh, good.
We can see the
Let me
connection
take a
coming
heavy
online.
synth. Oh, wait.
Hang on. We've got
Yeah, exactly.
Is this boss fight done entirely in the fucking dark? Jesus. Oh, hello. Ah, he's coming right for me! Jesus.
target down.
Oh, Lord. Ow. Well, let's see how this will go.
See if you can get me.
No shit! Something punched. No, something like punched me off of you. That was awesome. Terrible. Oh, hey, that's nice. We had reached like a checkpoint with his health.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that happens.
That's rare and delightful.
Just watch out for the million enemies that there are right about now.
Yeah, we should probably have stuck together.
I don't know, I like the idea of divide and conquer in this situation.
Well, I actually do seem to be in kind of a good place.
Oh, did you kill him? Nice.
Yeah.
How's the scan?
No, it was
I was
great.
just
Like
clearing ads.
nothing was spawning near me finally, and I was able to kind of like duck into a corner. So
What?
If Zavala
Yeah,
blows
all I
up
did
the
was clear
Almighty,
ads.
It'll take the sun with it. It's time I rejoined my fire team.
oh, the fire team's all together. I love that everybody thinks Zavala's gonna go fucking insane. Oh, hold on, I want to see this cutscene.
Yeah, it's fun.
Tell me again, Speaker, what makes your guardians worthy of the light? What is the price of such power and immortality?
Devotion, self-sacrifice, death.
Death. Explain.
Bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
Boom.
Snap.
Sacrifice. I was born an outcast. A runt. As is custom with the Cabal, I was cast aside and left for dead. I was taken in by an old scholar himself, disgraced, who saw in me something redeemable. He raised me, taught me, trained me, and in return, I would become a vehicle for his revenge against an empire that failed him, that failed itself. Rejection, ridicule, torment. It made me struggle everything do we not just acceptance, but glory. Beneath my mask, Sticker is the face of devotion and sacrifice. I will not take the light by force. To do so would be to admit failure, and I never fail. Now, do you see why I will be chosen?
I see now. I see all that you have done.
Our operation on the Jovian Moon was a success. Once the cage is complete, we will have everything we need to begin the process of extracting the light. Dominus, everything we've worked for is here, for the taking. All that remains is your word.
No. This is not the way, old friend.
But it is the way. The only way.
Not for me.
So the speaker got him good and riled up, and now he's gonna murder us all.
Yep.
Aw, nighttime on the farm.
So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us in a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not
a guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
I love that. I like the stance that he takes at the end. He's like, yeah, no hugs. I'm still gonna rock it.
Yeah, Cade is definitely my favorite character, hands down. I mean, then again, it's Nathan Fillion. He kind of makes everybody lovable that he plays.
You know he's Richtofen from Black Ops?
Yeah, because it even looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, like, I saw a video the other week or the other month now, of all the major voices that he's done. I want to say he did Claptrap as well, but I'm not entirely sure on that one.
I don't think he did Claptrap, but he was someone in Halo. Because they even
Oh,
like
that's right. No, he was
mocapped
Buck
him.
in Halo.
Yeah. They mocapped him pretty well. I think he was also in Halo Reach, but I haven't played that one in a very long time.
He was, but not a major character. Not that Buck was major, but still.
Hey, Buck was the best.
Hey, he's done a fair bit of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, he's
Castle,
been
Firefly, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, well, Firefly, I think, is where a lot of us nerdly types first discovered him.
I don't know him from any of the movies that are on here.
Slither's good. I would see Slither if I were you.
Never seen it.
Waitress is good, but I don't think you would like it. Like, Slither you might actually enjoy. Waitress, probably not your style.
What's Waitress?
It's like a romantic comedy.
I don't mind rom-coms.
I
51st Dates, The Wedding Planner, that sort of thing.
I thought I was supposed to talk to Hawthorne. But...
Were you?
Did she move?
No, it's just nothing's loaded here yet.
Oh.
Like, there is no NPCs here. I'm here by my lonesome.
Ah!
Oh, there everything is.
God, you die!
There we go.
Ah! Jesus!
And I'm recording that. Nice.
Reminded me of that time with you and that raven.
That was special.
Remember that Cabal base right away?
I was like, after that mission, does she move or something?
We know he's got access.
Hey, look, my clan banner. Nice.
So crash the base, steal Thumos' ship, use it to sneak aboard the Almighty, and shut it down before it can blow up our sun. Do me a favor. Put Thumos down while you're at it. When you give the signal, we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt, much less with the Vanguard by your side. Look at us. Red Legion doesn't stand a chance.
Ah, that's cool.
New milestone added. Strikes. I can do strikes now.
See, this sector is a bit more lost. It's a bit more out of the way.
Yeah, this is an actual lost sector.
It would be sort of cool if they didn't put them directly on the map, though, so they could be, like, truly lost, but, you know, then we wouldn't be doing this.
Ow. Yeah.
Oh, it's that. That's why. He's just a dick.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, I'm underleveled.
No, but I mean, like, he sucks. Like, bad.
I can remember, like, so are these repeatable or no?
Yeah, these are repeatable. And they even change sometimes, like, between, what enemies there are.
Hmm.
So sometimes it'll be Taken, I've had Taken and, Fallen switch. Hey Vex, I'll be back in a sec, eh?
Okay.
And I'm back.
Well, I finally got my super up, so I may actually be able to kill this fucker. Oh.
I was just gonna give you a hand too. Oh,
Yeah. That ended well.